Have you ever imagined something that seems impossible happening? What if one day, suddenly, the Earth stopped rotating for just 5 seconds? At first glance, 5 seconds might sound very short. We often ignore that amount of time in our daily lives. But on a planetary scale, 5 seconds could be an enormous event with extraordinary consequences. To understand what would happen, we need to understand one important thing. The Earth is currently rotating at an extremely high speed. At the equator, the Earth's rotation speed can reach about 1,600 kilometers per hour. This means everything on the Earth's surface, including humans, buildings, oceans, and the atmosphere, is moving at that speed. However, we don't feel it because everything moves together at the same speed. Now imagine if the Earth suddenly stopped rotating, but everything on it still had momentum. The laws of physics state that an object in motion will continue moving unless a force stops it. This is known as the law of inertia. So if the Earth suddenly stopped, everything not firmly attached to the surface would keep moving at its previous speed. In this scenario, humans, vehicles, buildings, and even the oceans would be thrown eastward at extremely high speeds. Imagine standing on the Earth's surface, and suddenly the ground beneath you stops, but your body continues moving at over 1,000 kilometers per hour. As a result, you would be slammed with tremendous force. Buildings would most likely not be able to withstand this force. Many structures would collapse, trees would be uprooted, and objects would be thrown around like in an extremely violent storm. But the impact wouldn't stop there. The Earth's atmosphere also rotates along with the planet. If the Earth stopped, the air in the atmosphere would continue moving at high speed. This would create super powerful winds far stronger than any storm ever experienced on Earth. Wind speeds could reach thousands of kilometers per hour, enough to destroy nearly everything on the surface. Next, let's imagine what happens to the oceans. Ocean water has enormous mass, and like other objects, it also has momentum. When the Earth stops, seawater would continue moving, creating massive waves that sweep across land. A global tsunami would occur across much of the world, devastating coastal regions in a short time. However, since this scenario lasts only 5 seconds, the Earth's rotation would return to normal afterward. Even so, the effects during those 5 seconds would already be enough to cause massive destruction. When the Earth starts rotating again, everything that had been thrown or was moving would experience a sudden change in direction. This could cause additional collisions, worsening the damage that had already occurred. Beyond the immediate physical impact, changes in rotation could also affect Earth's natural systems. The Earth's rotation plays an important role in regulating weather patterns, ocean currents, and heat distribution across the planet. A sudden disruption in rotation could throw these systems into chaos, even if only temporarily. However, it's important to remember that this scenario is extremely unlikely to happen in reality. The Earth's rotation is the result of an enormous amount of momentum formed since the planet was created billions of years ago. Stopping the Earth's rotation suddenly would require an immense amount of energy, far beyond anything humans can produce. Even natural events like earthquakes or large asteroid impacts are not enough to stop the Earth's rotation directly. Still, imagining scenarios like this helps us understand how important the laws of physics are in maintaining the balance of our planet. The Earth's rotation not only creates day and night, but also maintains environmental stability and life on this planet. Without stable rotation, life as we know it might not be able to survive. 5 seconds may feel short to us, but on a planetary scale, even small changes can have enormous consequences. This scenario shows how fragile the systems that support life on Earth are, while also highlighting the incredible balance that has been maintained for billions of years. So, even though we often take things like Earth's rotation for granted, it is actually one of the most important factors that make life possible on this planet. And perhaps, after understanding this, we can begin to see the world in a slightly different way.